Yo, what is up, you guys? It's your boy Big Dog 121, and today we're back with Neverwinter. I'm gonna be showing you basically the build that I leveled up with, and the build that I'm currently liking at the moment for in order to do damage and to basically do like a big group. So yeah, if you guys like the video, if you don't like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you dislike it, dislike it. I don't really care. If you have any questions for me, comment down below. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So as of right now, I'll go to character stats. I have 26 strength, 15 constitution, 32 dex, 13 intellect, 13 wisdom, and 15 charisma. As you can see, I put everything into strength and dexterity, which dexterity gives me critical severity and movement speed, and strength gives me stamina regeneration and a physical damage boost. And you guys can read through all the rest of these stats. Now this is like my current. I'm level 79 at the moment, so I'm not in the game just yet. So I have not like refocused my stats completely. So I have to go back through and fix all my stats and do all that BS. Well, not BS, but all that good stuff. So I know for a fact that I'm currently like over the cap for crit because I think the cap is only 69, and yeah, I'm at 83. I tried to lower it, but I don't see the point in it right now just because I'm not level 80. But yeah, these are my current stats and ratings. Show you the rest of this. So that's that. And let's go to powers. I'm currently using the Ranger Warden. My at wills, I'm using electric shot and penetrating arrows. For my encounters, I'm using Marauder's Escape, constricting arrow, and cordon of arrow. I'm using for my dailies. I'm using Forest Ghost and Snipe. For the class features, I'm using Blade of Storm or Blade Storm and Twin Blade Storm. And for right now, my feats, I'm using Death Strike, which gives me your melee encounter powers cause your next range encounter powers to deal 10% more damage. Your ranged encounter powers cause your next melee encounter powers to deal 10% more damage, which that is very important in this build that I'm using. Swiftness of the Fox, your melee encounter powers shorten the cooldown of your ranged encounter powers by 1 second. Cooldown of arrows and hindering shot reduce cooldowns by 0.5 seconds. Your range encounter powers shorten the cooldown of your melee encounter powers. Next up is Blade Hurricane. Using a melee encounter power grants Flurry for 3 seconds. Flurry causes your melee at will attacks to deal double damage. And last, well, not last because I'm not level 80 yet, but for right now, Skirmisher's Gambit, your critical strike is reduced by 3,000, but your critical severity is increased by 30%. And whenever I do hit level 80, I believe I'm going to use I believe I'm going to use enhanced conductivity because I don't really see the need to use flurry, just because Blade Hurricane gives me flurry, and using Forest Ghost, I don't think I'll be using Forest Ghost as soon as I hit 80. As soon as I hit 80, I think I'll probably use Call of Storm. But if I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll probably update the build with the in-game build, and you'll see what I choose from there. But yeah, I'll probably pick Enhanced Conductivity for my last feat, and for my last daily when I hit 80, I'll probably use Call of Storm. Alright, for my boons, for tier 1, as you can see, I put it into power and health. For tier 2, I put it into power and armor pin, and I started to put some points into health. tier 3, I put it into power and combat advantage. Tier 4, power, accuracy, and health. Tier 5, action point gain and recovery. And for, I guess, the master boons, I chose Bloodlust. But you can either choose Bloodlust or Deathly Rage, whichever one you prefer. Deathly Rage increases your combat advantage by 500 per rank, increases damage by 2% per rank, and adds 4,000 damage per rank to each attack. And Bloodlust decreases target's awareness by 500 per rank. Do an additional attack equal to 120% of your weapon damage plus 10% per rank. Increases action point gain by 0.5%. For my companions, right now my summon companion is a bullet pup, obviously because it's an augmented pet. Augmented pets are best in slot at the moment. This is my equipment. I have my bonding rune stones. Right now, the companion equipment, I'm still leveling up, so it doesn't really matter. But I have in my offensive slots, I have an arcane runestone and a recondite runestone. Another arcane runestone that gives me defense and deflection, and the enigmatic runestone, which gives me critical strike and accuracy. Right now, these are my companion bonuses: Baby Deep Crow's Presence, Baby Bullet's Presence, Kinku Archer's Wisdom, Assassin's Drake Presence, Minstrel's Discipline. And right now, my mount bonuses are Gladiator's Guile, which I can move faster when my stamina is high, regen stamina when it's low. Artificer's Persuasion, when you use an artifact, reduce cooldowns. Protector's Camaraderie, when your companion attacks, you gain armor penetration and defense. Barbarian's Reverie, on critical strike, receive a heal. Cavalry's Warning, when you use a mount, combat power, receive a buff to all ratings. I have a feeling that I actually changed that. So let me see. Oh, nope, okay. Alright, so back to mounts. I'm using a Regal Insignia, Enlightened Insignia, and Illuminated. The Regal gives me 560 power. Enlightened gives me 560 accuracy, and the Illuminated of Aggression gives me 240 critical strike. I'm not gonna read that. You guys can see what I have and what I put. Right now it doesn't truly matter. I'm just trying to show you guys like a quick overview, something that y'all can just look at to level up really quick, and then later on I'll update this build with a like in-game build. So yeah, I'll just scroll through this so you guys can see it. So I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all the basics for right now. And right now my equipment and armor doesn't matter truly, because I'm not level 80. I'm not in game yet. I'm still going through the campaign. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my rotation at the moment. So what I like to do, because I do like to fight in big groups, so I like to use my RT, or my, what is it called, or my penetrating arrows to get all the enemies and get their attention. And once I get their attention, I walk in close, and then I dash out, and then I use constricting arrow to hold them in place, and then I use cordon of arrows, I believe, to basically gather them all together. And then I dive right on in, and then I use what's that power called? Then I use plant growth, and then I finish it out with still breeze. So yeah, this is a full rotation. As you saw earlier, my stats as I use a certain melee encounter power or archery encounter power, they reduce the cooldown of each other and they add more damage to each other so long as I'm switching stances. But here's a full run through of what this would look like, and you can mix and match however you feel comfortable using these powers. This is not end all be all at all. You can do whatever way you want to do it. I'm just trying to give y'all some tips into leveling up with a Hunter Ranger, because as I noticed, it is kind of awkward to even play with the Hunter Ranger right now just because everything's so different. Well, not really so different, but different. So yeah, just trying to give you guys some options. So again, I'm gonna do a quick run through. So I'm gonna gather the enemies, dash out, use constricting arrow, dash back in, still breeze, and if you're not cooled down yet, you can shoot them again or even use your electric shot to hit everyone. And whenever you get your what is it called, your at will or daily power, you can either use Forest Ghost or your the sniper shot, depending on what situation you're in. If you have a bunch of enemies around you, I recommend using Forest Ghost. But if you don't, I would recommend, if you're fighting a boss, I would recommend using Snipe, so long as you're not like the main target, because Snipe takes a while to heat up or use. But yeah, I think that'll about wrap it up. That'll be a quick run through. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, and peace.